Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. Today we have a quarter hunt at $520 worth of customer wrapped coins. Hoping to find silver, W's, low mintage, errors, varieties, some cool foreigns maybe. That's about it that I can think of off the top of my head. So let's get into it, see what we can find. If I find anything that's staring me in the face, I'll bring you in for it. Otherwise, I'll probably do like a 5-roll hunt and bring you back in with the finds. Looks like an anime Wong. All right, see you in a second. First 7 rolls have been hunted. And we have the Scumbag Dime. We have some low mintage, 2010, I believe this is Philly. Hot Springs, 2010 Mount Hood, Philly. We have the Hawaii Volcanoes, Philly, and Chaco Culture, Philly. All of them are in fairly decent shape. This has got some schmutz on it. We have 2 bicentennials, one out of Denver, not the DDO. Neither of them have the die clash. We have a nice condition 1972 Denver and a nice condition Colorado State Quarter, I believe also out of Denver. Yep. And then we have our errors, so I'll show you these under the scope. We have Broken Branch on the 2020 Ware Farm. Also has a die chip right under the elbow, right there. We have 2020 Tallgrass Prairie with an enormous die chip right here on the lower wing. That's a cool find. Harper's Ferry with doubling in the windows right here and here. A little bit up there. We have the Homestead with a little bit of snow on the roof right here and starting over here and over here. And then this one I'm kind of stumped on. So right here you can see damage from another coin. This is the reeded edge. But what I'm stumped on is right here. So in the end, we have these 3 lines. And that doesn't look like damage. It actually looks like these 3 lines here. So I don't know what happened. Maybe something hit it, because it's incused. But I'm not sure. Why is it? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm trying to look at the E there too. There's a lot of stuff going on there. The inside of the E, the top part of it. Let me know what you guys think on this, because this is stumping me right now. That's a pretty cool find. All right, let's see what else we can pull out of the next 5 rolls. See you in a second. All right, for the box we've gone through another 10 rolls, so that would be 6 through 15, and more scumbaggishness. We have a 1966 dime out of Philly. Low mintage, these are all Phillies. 2009 Guam, 2009 Puerto Rico, 2009 DC, 2010 Yellowstone, 2010 Hot Springs, a nice 2010 Vicksburg, and I'm sorry, 2011 Vicksburg, and a 2011 Glacier. We had 2 bicentennials, and then 2. These errors here, I have a die chip on the wing. Bessie Coleman's. I was drawing a blank there. And this one here, we have the feeder finger marks from her lips to her bicep in here. So that could be an indicator of a strike through at one point, that a strike through would develop. So keep your eyes open for a strike through in that area on the Bessie Coleman's. I'm not going to keep this one. I'm going to toss this one back. All right, let's keep going. Rolls 16 through 25. More scumbaggishness. Guess it's part of coin roll hunting, huh? So we have 4 dimes and an earring. Go figure. Our bicentennials. Quite a few more Denvers than last time. 3 Denvers and 3 Philly. And we have Puerto Rico out of Philly. American Samoa out of Philly. Northern Mariana Islands out of Denver. Hot Springs out of Denver. Yellowstone out of Philly. Yosemite. Yes, I know it's Yosemite. Out of Philly. Grand Canyon out of Philly. Denali out of Philly. And Acadia also out of Philly. And we did find another tallgrass prairie with a die chip on the wing. And I figured we could take a look at this earring, because when was the last time you saw an earring on a coin roll hunting video? So it's not gold. I saw some plating issues on it, but let's take a look. Ooh, so pretty. It's so annoying. Who does that? Oh yeah, that's right, scumbags. All right, let's keep going. Where's the top of this thing? There it is. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get into the next 5 or 10 rolls, and I'll bring you in with some more dimes. See you in a second. Alright, sorry I took a break, so I forget where I was. It was either 26 through 40 or it was 31 through 40. But either way, here's the finds. No dimes. We do have a Canadian 1988. We have our bicentennials, all Philly. Our low mintage, DC, out of Philly. Puerto Rico out of Philly, and a Puerto Rico out of Denver. Northern Mariana Islands out of Philly. Some Grand Canyons out of Philly. Hot Springs out of Philly. Yellowstone out of Philly. And 1 out of Denver. We have a Chickasaw out of Denver. And El Yunque out of Philly. And we did have a couple of errors. We have the Bessie Coleman with the doubled initials. You can see there. And we have a 2005 Spitting Buffalo. That's kind of cool. It's actually a decent die crack there. Alright, let's finish it out with these last 10 rolls. See if we can't pull anything else out of here. See you in a second. Rolls 41 through 50 have been hunted. We have another 1988 Canadian. We're bicentennials. We have a Denver, Philly, 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 and the Ring of Death Philly. Our lower mintage, all Phillies, 2009 DC, 2 of those. 2010 Grand Canyon, 2 of those. 2010 Mount Hood. 2010 Hot Springs. 2011 Olympic. 2011 Gettysburg. Then we have some errors. So we have a 2005 Minnesota that has, wait a second, where did it go? Oh, I'm sorry, is it right here? We have a minor extra tree. So right in here, that's what it's called. They just call it an extra tree. Some of them actually look like a tree. This one does not. Looks like there's a little bit right there. So we have that. And we have 2018 Voyager with rim cud. So you can see the extra metal right here up to here. So all of this here, a piece of the die broke off. So that's why you have this extra metal here. That's where all the metal flow went to. Right in there. And then we have this puppy. So we have an off-center strike. Maybe by like 4 or 5%. You see there's no rim on this side. And then it progressively gets wider over to this side. And then I'll show you the opposite side. Same thing here. So that's a pretty decent find. Put that back down. And there's our error coins there. Alright, let me get the final wrap-up set up. There's a lot of lower mintage coins. I don't know if I'm going to fit them all on here. But give me a second, I'll do my best. Alright, here's our final wrap-up. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to go slower, kind of in the low mintage area, so I can put the mintages down in the video. So we have our section here of scumbag dimes and earring, Philadelphia bicentennials and Denver bicentennials. We have our 2 1988 Canadians, a couple of nice condition coins. We have the 1972D, and I forget what this one was. Let me see if I can flip this one over. Colorado. All right. All Phillies here. 2009 DC. 2009 Guam. We have 2009 Puerto Rico, Philly and Denver. 2009 Mariana Islands, Philly and Denver. We have a 2009 Samoa, Philly. We have a 2009 Hot Springs, 2010 Hot Springs, Philly and Denver. 2010 Yellowstone, Philly and Denver. 2010 Yosemite filly. We have 2010 Grand Canyon filly. 2010 Mount Hood filly. 2012. What happened to 2011? What happened? Oh, those are all 2012s. All right, we'll go with this one. 2012 Denali filly. 2011 Chickasaw Denver. 2011 Gettysburg filly. 2011 Olympic filly. 2011 Glacier filly. 2011 Vicksburg filly. 2012 Hawaii Volcanoes filly. 2012 Chaco Culture filly. 2012 El Yunque filly. This is one of my favorite designs. I'm a big nature fan, as most of you know. 2012 Acadia filly. That's one of the lowest mintages made. I think Denver is lower than this one. And we have our errors. So we have the Weir Farm broken branch and die chip on the elbow. Hopper's Ferry with the doubling in the windows. We had 2 Tallgrass Prairies with the large die chip on the lower wing. We have our Bessie Coleman. I believe this one had doubling in the initials to the right side of Coleman. 2005 Canvas with a spitting bison or buffalo. We have our Minnesota 2005 with extra tree. We have our rim cud, sorry. We have our Bessie Coleman with those weird lines on the end. Let me see if I can get this stable. You can see it at all. Yeah, on the end of Coleman. I don't know what those lines are, so if anybody has an idea, let me know. And then, in my opinion, the find of the hunt is this off-center strike. That's pretty cool. All right, well, there you have it. Those are all the finds for the quarter hunt. $520 worth, 52 rolls. If you made it this far and you enjoyed it, maybe you learned something, maybe you saw something you haven't seen before, and it intrigues you, you might want to learn more, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified on all of my videos. And please hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one.